everybody, the moment you've been waiting for. I'm here with Jason Brenner at Upper Deck. And Jason, what are we looking at this time?
We are looking at legendary villains.
All right, now we've got a few changes. You actually already went through these with me, but I feel like we should probably explain them to everybody before we start playing.
Sure
what is the main things?
Main thing is we are now playing as the bad guys versus the good guys. Reason we came up with that is one day I was watching a really cool mirror episode of Star Trek and realized like bad guys are just super awesome and you always want to play as them, so why not? So flip legendary around, playing as bad guys versus the good guys. Instead of masterminds, we have commanders. You see here, Dr. Strange is not a bad guy, he is a commander leading the plot. He does not have a scheme, he has a plot. There's a couple other little changes that we've done here. Obviously, we've rethemed everything to, instead of shield officers, we have Hydra, which is actually a Madam Hydra card instead of Maria Hill. We've added a new recruit pile, which is a whole new different card type, which is a really fun way to play. It just adds a lot of card drawing ability, gives you some attack. It's really fun.
So how exactly do these new recruits work then? Do they actually just stay in your hand, or do you actually get rid of them?
New recruits. You recruit it, goes to your discard pile. When it goes to your hand and you play it, it goes back to the pile. You then draw a card and you still retain one attack point.
Awesome.
So it's kind of a regenerative pile.
Now we've got a couple abilities. Now is this dodge ability listed here, or is these two separate things?
It's a great question. These are two separate abilities. You have dodge, or you have the Madam Hydra card ability. The way it works is if you play dodge, all you do is you take that card from your hand, you dodge it, you put it in your discard pile, you draw a card. You basically replace that card if it's not going to do you any good.
So you're saying I don't want the two recruit, instead I want to try to draw maybe some attack.
100%.
Awesome.
If you want to use her ability, you just discard a card from your hand to put her into play like you would any other card.
Okay.
All right? All of our combos are still exactly the same. We have tech, we have strength, we have covert, we have instinct, and we have range. Those have not changed, so they're very familiar to our players.
I have to say, it looks like you guys even increased the artwork. This looks fantastic, especially Kraven. That is amazing.
This is the best artwork I've seen yet.
Guys, I hope you're getting a good shot of this. I'm getting an awful glare, but that Kraven has to be one of the best looking cards I have ever seen.
If you really want to see a card that is going to blow your mind, and I'll even unsleeve it for you so you get a good shot of it. That's one of my favorites.
Amazing.
That venom is sick.
Amazing. Let's bring this down here. Let's get a good shot of that for you guys.
Yeah, I think we really upped the ante on the art.
Absolutely amazing.
So one of the last things that we'll talk about, I mean, there's a lot of new keywords, a lot of new mechanics, a lot of new stuff we've added in. One of the new main differences, again, bindings. We no longer have wounds in the game in terms of villains, we have bindings. Bindings are similar, they're still deck cloggers. They clog up your deck when they go into your discard pile. But the way to get rid of them is, if I'm holding 3 in my hand, and I want to get rid of them, I want to rest, you rest the same way. You don't recruit and you don't attack. I KO 1 bindings from my hand, and I pass the other 2 to the player on my right.
Oh, that is dirty. That is dirty.
It's a dick move.
Yeah, it is. That is amazing. Love it.
There's a lot more PvP in this game than there was in the other Legendary Hero core set. Sorry, I'm distracted by Katana behind you.
You're doing just fine. Don't worry about it. Now, we've got a playmat here. Now, is this the finalized product that we're seeing here, Jason?
It is the final product that you are seeing. This now comes with a rubber playmat.
Nice.
No longer a board stock for a couple of reasons. One, paper wears out over time, as we noticed on the game board that came with the core set, which is a good thing because it got so much play. It got worn out. All right, I get it. To mitigate that, we're going to a rubber playmat. Every box comes with a rubber playmat. It's pretty cool. And it also means we have better box storage. This is actually kind of important. This is our actual box. This is what it looks like. And this is the storage.
And so the playmat can actually just slide right up in here, roll?
It's going to roll up right in here. The rest of this is all card storage. There's no more tray. Everyone should probably, breathe a sigh of relief because I heard about it a lot. You're going to be able to fit a lot of cards in here.
So, dividers.
Comes with dividers.
How many dividers are we looking at? Extra ones? We're going to have enough? Everybody wants to know, Jason. Come on, man.
It's going to come with 60 dividers.
Whoa! Okay, so that is going to fix Legendary's issue with binders. Yes. Or dividers right there. We're going to have enough now to divide. You guys heard that right here. Yeah. 60 dividers. That should be more than enough to divide all your cards.
2 more things I want to point out. There are 550 cards in this core set.
550.
Okay, and it is a core set. It comes with starting hands. You don't need the other hero set to play, but I do want to point one very, very, very important thing out. This set is 100% compatible with every other legendary set we've put out.
Did you just say it's 100% compatible with every other legendary set?
100%.
So let me ask you that. I want to expand. All right, if I wanted to, I could make Doctor Strange go rogue and actually have heroes fight against Doctor Strange, and this would work just fine with what we've already got.
It sounds like an amazing thing, and I want to try it myself.
That is amazing. I do like that. That is a grand idea. I love that idea. All right, so are we going to actually play this thing, or are we just going to talk?
Hey, man, put down the camera. Let's
do
go,
this.
Dude. I'm liking it. Feeling it. Reveal.
Alright, bro. I will choose Elektra, and I will move her towards the bank. So I get +1 attack. So it's 3. I'm going to do this one.
John is on his way over.
So I have 5 attack.
Yeah, John's on his way.
And use her for dodge.
Yep.
7 attack.
One more attack, brother, and
8
you
attack.
you got the big guy.
Get me some Doctor Strange.
I'm gonna get you some Doctor Strange. All right, let's see what his effect is here.
Each other player reveals their hand and then gains a binding for each non-gray ally that player has.
Holy crud!
3 coming my way.
3 coming Jason's way, and then I would get. Good thing I drew 7 cards this round. That really helped. So, all right. So I only actually get 2. So, lucky me, 2. But that's okay because they go to the right.
Keep in mind, good wins when the binding stack runs out.
Ah, see.
Really?
You just hurt us, bud. Thanks.
And
Okay, what was that again?
each player reveals a covert ally or discards all the cards in their hand, then draws as many cards as they discarded.
Yeah.
So let me just go ahead and give out my hand of hotness.
Oh man.
Of 9 attack.
Okay, now mind you, we want to make sure we point this out that poor Jason actually drew up all his starter cards in the last hand when he was actually able to draw 8 because he got lucky. So he knew he was going to get a good one, and yeah, so see you later.
Yeah, right, so.
Yeah. That's called karma.
Yeah.
I just have 2 recruit. I think I'll take another.
Remember, you can do his effect if you want.
Oh, this one? Yeah, I don't want to
Okay.
do that.
Are you all finished?
Yeah, I didn't need anything
Okay.
else.
So what am I looking at here? So another multiple man.
Multiple man.
All right, so I'm just going to lay my cards out here because I am not a left-handed person. So I've got an interesting deal here that I actually could hit Doctor Strange again if I do a lucky draw here. So here's what I'm looking at right at the moment. This guy's going to give me 1 attack, but he's also, because he's got, goes on to here immediately when I play him, okay? But I get the 1 attack, plus I get to draw a card. Now, let me explain to you why this is going to be a big deal, because that's 1 attack, 2 attack, 3, 4 attack, 5, 6 attack, 7 attack. What is Doctor Strange? He is 8. If I get an attack card here, I will hit him. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We've got another one. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Another one. So I actually get to shuffle and draw more cards. So we're just going to move them around like that because I am going to pull one randomly. And we get another recruit. Okay,
Yeah,
so
does he want to take the victory points? Does he want to go here? Does he want to go to Doctor Strange?
I think we're going to go Mr. Strange. So let's see what he's going to give us this time. So because Jason has not yet even hit Doctor Strange once, we did say we're going to go with the final blow variant. All right, so what do we see here? Fight. Reveal cards from the ally deck equal to the number of players. Put one of those cards into each player's discard pile. Okay, well that's kind of interesting. So from the ally, so it comes from here?
Yep.
So 3 of them?
3 of them.
And each of us are going to get one.
You get to choose. I hope there's a rare that you want to give me for being so cool to show you this set.
So is this going to go into... Because Jason has not yet defeated Doctor Strange, one more, you know, I just feel awful about this. I almost feel like I should let him have his selection, but I shouldn't do that, should I? Okay.
No.
So what do we see in here? What does this mean? What's this little 6 here?
That is a Sinister 6 team affiliation.
Ah, I see. Got it.
Sinister 6.
All right, so I think I'm going to go with this one. So that one's mine. All right, so I am going to give Jason, if you discard any card this kidnap a bystander, we're going to give you this one.
Okay.
And K-Man, that means this one's yours. And that went, if I recall, that goes in your discard pile. Jason actually has a chance to finish the game and beat Doctor Strange, but he's going to play the greed role. He's got enough attack here to do pretty much clear out the entire city if he wants. What's he going to do? This could very well be game, or he's going to milk it and see if he can possibly pull out a victory, which you know you're not going to win, buddy. Come on.
3, 4, 5. So the victory points are a wash. Well, no, there's going to be 2 extra going here. Depends on if you guys got it or not.
It's going to be close. I won't tell if you don't tell. Here we go.
Your allies, and then KO bindings from your hand or discard pile. Done. Draw an extra card at the end of my turn. The next ally you recruit this turn goes on top of my deck. Basically backflip. Extra bystander. Multiple man.
And if you do another multiple man, that means you're going to get his ability to trigger.
If I have one in there.
I don't think so. I think we each have one now.
Yep. Alright. It's going.
So that means you get the KO.
KO an ally. 2, 3 recruit. Goes to the top of my deck. Place. It's the end of my turn. I do get to draw an extra card, and for Doc Ock and the bystander. 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 attack.
11 attack.
So 2 turns in a row, man. You cleaned up.
Kidnap a bystander. We're not done yet. Going into Strange.
Are you? You don't have enough for it? For 5?
Don't have enough for 5. No.
Okay, so now we're counting it up, right?
We're counting it up.
So, all right, let's see what we did here, guys.
$32.
20.
Oh, the gamble paid off.
Awesome job, man.
It worked out. Yes.
That one turn you had was monstrous. All right.
That's how we do in the pros.
All right, so final thoughts, guys. Telling you straight up, there's a lot of changes in this game. It's still your basic game, okay? But the biggest thing that was this right here. You see these? These are going to play a big role in the game. No more Maria Hills, okay? We have purpose now for these cards, in my opinion. If you ever watch any of my videos, you know I never bought Maria Hills unless the scheme choice dictated I needed to buy one. These cards are totally going to change the game for you. Absolutely love them. Brilliant move. The artwork looks phenomenal. We've got, I mean, look at this. Guys all around. This is wonderful. Hey, telling you straight up. If you're a fan of Marvel Legendary, you are going to love this one even more. All right, guys, well, that is not all. Jason has actually allowed me to take a look at the plots, so I thought maybe you guys could quick look at them. Just pause the video as you're going if you guys want to take a look at them. But I'm just going to move the camera around real quick here so you guys can get a good shot of the delicious goodness that is in this box. Okay, now that is not it. We're actually going to move over here and we're going to be taking a look at our other commanders. We have Professor X. Boom. We have Nick Fury. Boom. And we have Odin. Now, Odin looks pretty awesome, guys. I'm not going to lie, and even Tom Vassell himself says this game, 2 thumbs up.